this Will Smith thing.
Oh man.
So
What happened?
Will Smith, this is the headline that I have here, and Riley can go into it. Not even two Will Smiths could save Gemini Man for a $75 million loss.
Yikes-a-rooney.
Yuck.
Yep, Gemini.
We were talking about Bad
Gemini
Boys.
Man definitely bombed.
Yeah, big
it's
time.
I don't think it deserved that. Did you
It's-
guys see
well,
it?
Yeah.
I know you did.
I haven't seen it.
I was sitting next to you.
Yeah,
I was right near you. I was in the same row.
I said I
There were
know
two
you
of them.
did.
Oh. But I was same theater.
You would think that the women in our row would have saved this movie. They would have gone 75 million times
the
at
two
least.
next to us.
I'll go back to my argument originally for Gemini Man. Is I watched that trailer and it left me with zero emotions. I don't know what the movie's about. There's no backstory. There's nothing like that's really drawing me
think you
into
know
making this different from something it looked
Yeah.
like a mix between The Mummy, A Bourne Identity, all these other action movies amalgamated into one with
So
a
you know exactly
fake
what
Will
it's
Smith.
about.
Yeah.
This movie,
I think you know exactly what it's about.
Right,
Yeah.
you could tell it's, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's pretty. Besides the
Self-explanatory.
gimmick of young Will Smith and old Will Smith, it doesn't have anything, and it's a good movie to put on Netflix. But because of the budget, how much it costs, you can't put it on Netflix because you need to try to make a profit in the theater, and that did not happen. But this is a movie that should have been on a streaming service and not in the theaters, or not made at all, because it's just not a good script.
This is crazy too. It's been around since the 90s. It originally had Clint Eastwood in mind for the lead role. It's changed directors numerous times. At one point, Nicolas Cage was attached.
I would pay to see that.
In this movie. I
Yeah.
haven't seen him in anything in so long.
Nicolas
So
Cage is
presumably
alright.
added.
Do you think if
fusion-
Nicolas Cage was in this, it would have made more money than Will Smith?
No.
You don't think so?
Doesn't
Maybe-
matter.
maybe
It was
back
same,
in the-
same script.
Maybe back in the face-off days, it could have been.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Well,
And that's
that same
where
thing,
it could have been.
You put Will Smith in this movie in 1996, and we're talking about a huge hit.
Yeah.
And this is when it was in development, the 90s,
Yeah.
the heyday of these kind of movies. So
This
The
doesn't.
movie was totally fine. It was fine.
Was it one of those movies you're like, I don't know why this got made? Or was it just like,
I think it got made for the de-aging and how cool that was.
Yeah, I don't know why it was made for the budget it was made for,
Yeah.
and why it was released as if this was 1996, and that this is the type of movie
Totally.
that is doing well in theaters right now, because it's not. You can look at it and say, the only way that this movie is going to crush is if people walk out and think, whoa, this is the next Inception, or this is like this. It was
Word of
smart.
mouth.
It was interesting. It was crazy. It was like a new Matrix type thing. That's the type of movie that you hope it would be, and that's the thought that I went into it. I'm with Roxy that I didn't walk out going, what a piece of garbage, but it
No, it's
wasn't
fine,
good.
yeah.
It's just not a good movie.
it was a movie?
It's just a
It's
movie.
good enough to watch.
Yes, and that's not what you want with the movie that much.
It's like nice kid, no bid.
I
Yeah.
can see that on the poster.
Yeah, you're not like walking out going garbage. You're just going, duh. All right, we watched that movie.
Yeah, $140 million budget with $100 million marketing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and it was goffish.
Woof.
Goffish.